Is it working? Okay. Hi guys. Welcome back to some more Cyberpunk Bartender Action in Valhalla over here. So, apparently we have a news about Taylor, the brain in the vat. So that was unfortunately stripped from the finished version. Was a stray comment about how many people asked Taylor to change their name to Brian on a regular basis. I know people try to be funny, but I won't change my name for a punchline. What? Brain Brian? Name Taylor told the AT. I like the name Taylor. There is nothing wrong with Brian. I just won't be part of the joke. My life is worth more than that. Senator in the upcoming electoral season. Oh, that's pretty impressive. You can say that. It's a slur. What? What? Brian? Parliament discusses anime influence. Now this is a news that I would not be surprised to see in real life anytime soon. Held at Parliament today, delegates discussed the effects of anime on the population. It's nothing but filth, trash of the Workers' Party. Oh god, if I could choke every single writer and animator out there, I'd do it. I'd choke them with my own enhanced hands. Heads have responded to the news. I think they would ban it if it wasn't bringing so much money to the local market. I agree that anime is trash, but I'll save the genre, you can trust me. Said the R word. Unsubbed. What? I can't even remember what. Right. Oh yeah. Okay. My brain is worse than the brain in the vat guy. I had a worse slur, by the way. Like, if I mean slur, I pronounced it correctly. Good one. Yeah, a word can have multiple meanings, as we know. Biker gang arrested after vandalism during protest. Interesting. Streets as Christine Love declared to the press that they were unjustly arrested and that her gang was only there to defend protesters from the White Knight. They're afraid of us. They know they can't take us down in the streets, so they use protesters as a shield, and we had no option but to surrender. Currently detained and waiting trial. No formal charges are unknown so far. You detain them and you don't even know the charges? What? Okay, well, let's go back to work then. Have to make $10,000 for rent. Now that's what I was saying at the start. Yeah, as I was live streaming and I forgot to turn on the episode. We paid 8,000 for electricity and now we have to pay 10,000 extra for rent. Good evening, hey Jill, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Isn't that a bit soon? Why? Did someone famous get killed at a New Year's party? No, I mean, never mind. Soon after the other party. You know, that's the cool thing. Like, Christmas and New Year's are one after the other, so you can just do party after party. Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Jill? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. So the craziest YouTube title plus thumbnail of all time. Oh dear. Hey. No, I mean, where is he? He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now. Back! See? So you're coming to the New Year's party too, Jill? It's not like I have anything else to do, so... I mean, that's just funny. I told you, we are depressing people. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gabby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. A note? Gabby? Let's see. Oh, our ex's sister. Want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. Want to catch up, to chat for a while. To do what you were doing with me before I lashed out. Want to understand this freedom you talked about, the fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. If you want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you. Girl has a big vocabulary. Yeah, we can talk to her. I think that would be good. She was always a smart one. 31st is written in different handwriting. She asked me when would you be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. Also assume you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about it. But boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. What? Why? But because I really don't want to face Gabby again. Why not? I think that'll do very good to you. Especially since she seems to come non-confrontational to it. She apologized and everything, so it's clear that she's not blaming you for it. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years? Fear and shame. Post it in the crap posting channel. I need to know your opinion on it. Alright, fine, fine. Oh god. What? That is wild. That is... I mean, you know, what can you do in this day and age? You just have to literally whore yourself out for clicks, so... as wild as this is, it really doesn't faze me at this point. Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake and it's painful to face your mistake, and fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up formally, so I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. I don't want Gabby to tell me that she hates me to my face. You you didn't break up with her, but you had no contact for 3 years? I think that counts as a breakup, personally. Lenore was in the right to break up with me, and Gabby's in the right to hate me, but I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that, and... Really, Jill? Really? Jill, you idiot! Eh? You're thinking backwards. Didn't let her say she wanted to understand you. If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you're getting a new chance here. You're gonna live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say that Armitage that you hated... Say to Armitage that you hated feeling like that? Armitage? TT hacker. Right. Alma. There you go. Alma, right. You know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister, but now you have the chance to make amends. Not only that, you have us watching your back. So I want you to think about this. One day of fear or a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick? Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of there if needed be. Hey, boss. Thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah. Anyway, let's start the day. She's definitely more than friends with the boss, but we won't be talking about that. Interesting how the views of the live stream fluctuate. Now we have 2 views, now we have 4, now we have 3. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Seriously though, is the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore. Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yep. Haven't opened it. Why not open it with Gabby? You're facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Okay, we need to make the money now. Happy holidays! Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. Should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Having that Santa suit at the last minute the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Sorry for that outburst. Why? You look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet? Sure. Nice and simple. Pretty strong drink too. Here, thanks. Are you meeting with Say today? She would be here in a bit. She told me she wanted a drink here, and since I was coming here too, sadly I can't stay for long. Some errands to run. How has she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandage so often. About her eye. Yeah, I'm really bad with that as well. Like, God, I hope I don't get that bad wounds, cause... eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. Well, cause you have a different eye. I hate my stupid child life. It'll take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. Yeah, miss, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole bank affair. I'm afraid it will make her go back to her old ways. Old ways? There was a rough spot when Sei was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close, then her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up. The teacher at school didn't help. Sei is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalencies to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she's a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. Basically blended her a failure. She even dropped out. Oh. Would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She always been against being labeled as special or different. Huh. So Sei might be on the spectrum. That's nice. Sei was totally different during that period. Foul-mouthed, short-fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time I see that old look across her face and it crazes me. You're comparing her to her teen self though, people mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet Sei knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Give me something cold and sweet, will you? I think I've heard that one before. No, I did hear it before. Moon Blast. And blended. Boom. Here. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff Sei asks for, you know? Now they mention it. So I take it Sei's family situation is exactly fine and dandy, huh? It's a mess they've tried to fix over time, and I'm glad to say they've actually done it. Sei mom's had a really abusive relationship with Sei's biological father. Sadly, like many women in that situation, she just tried to justify his actions. Oh, damn. Apparently, things got nasty when Sei's mom, Miss Emmy, got pregnant. At that point, she had an epiphany, one could say. She wanted that guy to raise her child, so she finally sought help. Things weren't easy, though. Before the authorities could take him away, Miss Emmy got a serious beating from him. She still uses a cane to walk thanks to that. Oh, damn. That is rough. She moved here, Sei was born, she started a veterinary clinic. So did he come back? He was drunk and couldn't find any drugs, so he made it to the city. Caused a ruckus for a couple of days until Sei managed to scare him off. How? She beat him to near death. 3 times. Wow. Sorry, I couldn't laugh. But I shouldn't laugh, but... Oh, don't worry, I laughed too. Dramatic irony there is delicious. That's how many waifus this game have. It does have a lot of waifus. I have to say, yeah, Sei is very cute and sweet, Dorothy is sweet as well if you go back past the ethical conundrums. And Alma is just, mm. And I mean, Jill is cool as well. Like, there's a load of options to choose from. I'm wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? Hmm? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and a cat boomer is sure to become a target. I have my security staff with me at all times, so there's no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, uptown is cleaner, maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there's people living. Especially like going to a busy food stand, I feel a warmth there that uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came! Welcome! Try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit wary, but also more likely to talk to you. Not that things aren't nice there, though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that 2. I just want 1. I'm asking for 1 for me, adding 1 to your order. Oh, that. Right. Say. Well, at least there's no chance of like mixing them up, because that can be a thing that can happen. A beer, and we serve. Here. Thank you. Thanks. Say, you should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with the toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. Well, asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Why do they call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry, I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night. I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks, and some dog thought it would be safe to hide in a jar. Right. The guy managed to get his head and paw stuck inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it. That's messy. They need someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fellow was scared. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah. We'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you wanna come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye Jill, bye Say. Careful. Please, come again. You wanna come too? I'd love to. Also make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played truth or dare. Had some fun. Broke some glasses. Ate lots and lots of food. Seriously? Looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. Sounds like a Romanian holiday, I guess. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. It's borderline unwatchable. The amount of unskippable ads definitely skyrocketed over the last couple of weeks. You know, an interesting thing, speaking of, there's obviously a lot more ads than in the early days. However, comparing how many ads I get over here in the UK and how many ads I get when I go back home in Romania, it is wild. Like back in Romania, I get way more unskippable ads than over here. It is wild. So yeah, like I was very close to considering getting ad blocker. If I would stay any longer in Romania, I'll definitely grab that. What are we playing? Cyberpunk Bartender Action Valhalla. You can see the name here. Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Action. It's a cool game about being a bartender and interacting with people. Something classy. And it's obviously set in the future, like 2070 something, so you know, you have cyborgs and robots and stuff like that. This doesn't seem right. Still, I came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Oh, she's born on Christmas. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow she got it into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was a spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. It made her start giving out gifts like crazy. That's actually nice. Can't confirm, you are not crazy. YouTube is infested with unskippable ads here. It's actually ridiculous. Yeah. It's wild. She got over it, but the gifting stuck with her. Spiritual reincarnation. Well, the story says that Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit. And that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of this Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was as delusional as a kid. Was delusional as a kid. Huh. So things you did when you were young. Some mention she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Tell me about a rough period where you were hungry or something. Oh, that? It's sweet that she's worried, but I don't go back to those days just like that, though. Even if I face the same situation, I'm more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore. Exactly what we said. Expected as much. Told her as much. Can you get you something bubbly? Can you get me something bubbly? Sure. Something bubbly for the bubbly girl. Ooh. Seems a bit strong. Frothy water. Cobalt velvet. There you go. Somewhere in between, I think. Exodus, what's new? I missed out earlier. Oh yeah. I definitely missed out on that. I will upload a video on it, but yeah, they added mods. Mod support. So have a look at the video, have a look at the update, and if there are any mods that you think are interesting or that you recommend me to play, definitely leave a message and I will be making more episodes on it. Ah, I fucking waited too long. Messed up the drink. Boom. Here. Bubbly bubbly. Hey Jill, this might seem a bit random, but remember the first time I came here? Yeah, you're the second white knight I served. I remember. Why? Precisely because of that. Meaning to ask you about that story. What was your other experience with the white knight? And to put it simply, the total opposite of you. Oh? She came here as part of her work, looking for information on some case. Went through the motion, offering her a drink and all that, but she came only for her job. First I thought she was just another private eye, but she showed me her badge and all. What kind of case was it? I wouldn't know. She never told me, but she asked if I saw some people. She got pretty intense when I told her I had no idea who she was talking about. She just the vending machine outside and I told her the suspect climbed on them. Got her info and she left. Pretty professional if a bit intimidating. She seemed permanently invested in the case though. The way she lost her cool was suspicious. Seemed to be pretty good at reading people, Jill. Makes me kinda jealous. Nah, I'm not good at that. It's just a coincidence that I noticed. But you noticed it! Not good at reading people. I mean, if the cue was thrown in my face, I wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah, she's definitely on the spectrum. It all makes sense now. Aww. I'm sure you can compensate with another skill. Any particular reason you asked me about that event? Not really, I just found the fact that I was the only other white knight you served weird. Has this game got an ending? Apparently it has multiple endings. We'll see. It's a story-driven game, so it doesn't go on forever. We'll definitely see what endings we'll get, because you do. While it doesn't have any choices per se, you do control the drinks, and essentially that's your entire interaction with the game through the drink mixing, and you can make like some very subtle changes there that can alter the what ending you get, which is it's pretty amazing, really. Really? Just two? Weird, I know. Spent most of my life with almost no interactions with white knights until I met you. Means you had a nice life then. Sounded creepier than I thought. A bit, yeah. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I'll take my break skill? Sure. And that's the halfway point. You obviously have a break in the middle of the day. And we'll continue with the rest of the day and then finish it. Wonder if I left food for 4. I hope you did. Hope you don't leave your cat to starve. And you also select the music at the start of the game for some reason. This one I haven't really understood. Okay, I'm here. Hey, Dorothy is back and she's sad again. Dorothy? You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Huh? Oh, honey. You want something? The usual, I guess. Usual. Oh, what's wrong with her, though? Piano woman? We know she likes that. Flanegrid and Carmetrine. All aged and mixed. Here. This is nice. 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 Ice. Is your system malfunctioning or something? For the new viewers, Dorothy is not a robot really, an automaton. Apparently being called a bot is a slur, but yeah, they're not a human. Okay, you're freaking me off. What's up with you? Hey honey, how do you know what's real? Oh no. A robot is having an existential crisis. Oh no, oh no, oh no. How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? I understand why Sony don't want to remaster Bloodborne for the PS5. That'll make them so much money. I think Bloodborne is still a relatively recent game. I feel like it's a bit early to remaster. They might do so, maybe. And I'm also hearing like that Bloodborne 2 was in development, so maybe after that? Can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you that everything is not actually a fabrication? Tells you I'm not just a simulation on a computer. And those ponderings brought you to the bar. What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy? Are you having a solipsistic crisis of sorts? Solip what? Solipsism, the theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. There you go. See? That's another thing right there. That word. Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solus means alone and ipse means self. The game is 9 years old. There's no way to play it at 60 FPS. Oh, damn. Yeah, it might be worth maybe. Yeah, but how did it came to be? They explained it to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises and decided, hey, let's make this noise mean this. That is literally how language appeared and developed. Metal Gear Remake to look forward to, and it'll be huge. I think Caramida can play it once it'll be out. I haven't played the original, but I can have a look. Essentially, yeah, people just made noise and pointed at stuff and decided that certain noises mean certain things, and over time it evolved based on utility. It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they've stopped making sense. Why? That's also a phenomenon. It's called semantic satiation. When you repeat the same word over and 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 over, it starts to lose its meaning in your head. That's their semantic satiation. Boom! I knew it! Stop making up words, honey! And then there's this counter. How can I be sure the counter is really here? It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold on, just making sure. At the very least, I'll have something to throw at her. Let's give her a sugar rush. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. Sorry. So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. But I don't know, it was all too sudden. Think about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. Out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my head. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. What is fun? No more. Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream. At the end of the day, the answer is that you cannot know for 100% certain. We just make assumptions and we roll with it, and based on everything, it feels like it's real. We don't know, but I would hedge my bets on reality actually existing. Comes out late, like it takes a few minutes later than it shows on the video. Well, there is obviously a delay on the stream. Is it that much later? I can have a look. I don't think I have that much of a stream delay, but I can reduce it if that's the case. Tells me that you're real. Pretty sure that's the stream delay. Yeah, like there is a bit of stream delay, but you can add additional on top of that, but I don't have that, so. For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination, or even just an AI simulation in some computer that think it's a human. I've been there, Dorothy. Existential doubt and crisis, that uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arms to feel something. But the panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and the fear got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Rain in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried at the book. And I realized I was crying over fake things, a story and its characters. Care less for them because they were fake, why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I'd still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but the focus helped me. I liked it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks, okay then. She splashed it on her. Phew. Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. And it burns and itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dana Za... Oh, I've been here before. Mr. Mario, welcome back. Hey, this guy. Delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She is my boss. I'll get it for her. Right, sign here, please. It's a big package. I wonder what's inside. Should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Let's see. It's a wiener. Please tell me you mean sausage. A really big wiener. Oh no, Dorothy's here. Oh no. Hey, honey. Oh no. Ah. Wasn't this an underage worker? She just looks underage, okay? She has passed her maturity test, but she's a robot that's designed to look underage. But she's mature. Everything is legal and above board. Please don't cancel me. The big package had a big wiener inside. Oh, why? What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't know. I don't how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it. Honey, seems the wiener is too big to eat correctly. Dorothy, please! Stop! Maybe you could prepare some right now. What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss's wiener? I don't... Oh god, I am shitting my pants. Seriously, Jill? If she's a robot, then why does she need alcohol? I don't know. Maybe she was designed to feel the alcohol. And she generally prefers sweet drinks, so maybe she just drinks for the taste. She's the making the jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario, I'll buy you a drink. Might have another delivery, you know. This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you? I'm fine. A sunshine cloud for Mario. And you know, there's another thing. He is now confident with his drinks. He's not second guessing himself anymore. This game is almost as crazy as the incest game. Almost. Almost. Here, thanks. Hey, call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy, why did you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way. Right. He's... I forgot. He's gay? Oh yeah, he's gay. What? What way, Lilium? I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Ah, poor Dorothy. Not there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Oh, don't worry, I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you. Thanking me? Your package, let me see Honey here, laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. That made me happy and, I don't know, it fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered. Glad to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, Honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Out with you! She seems like a nice girl. She is. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it. Don't worry. You like guys. It's clear. Is there a store or a way to spend money in the game? Yeah, you do have a shop, and your character Jill has like random moments where she feels like buying stuff, and you have to like decide to purchase it so she doesn't get distracted. What a friendly person, I'm sure. Right, yeah. Those drinks aren't free. Yeah, you are getting paid and you can use money. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the Motor District? Spend all my free time in the Motor District, actually. Why? Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there? Oh yeah, we saw it in the news. You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also a semi-legal league going on there. Semi-legal. The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. Oh. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. How? Huh. Have you heard about the biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course, everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but the truth is nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten into a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. What's the next game after this one? Ending the stream. Unfortunately, it's pretty late, so I was busy today, so it's gonna be a short stream. But we'll be doing a longer one next time. Do you want anything else? I'll have a piano man. Right. A piano man for Mario. So yeah, unfortunately shorter live stream today, but like I said, there will be a longer one to compensate on Friday, so hope to see you around then. Here! Yeah, this is nice. It'll sound weird, but do you believe in the replibots? Replibots? There's the belief that... Oh god, that someone else is calling me. The Limi out there are designed to perfectly replicate a particular human. Well, they are pretty close. Or something replaces those humans with such Lilim, thus they call them replibots. You know a lot about this. I don't know. I don't. It's in most magazines nowadays. Well, it's the first time I've heard of it. What about it? On my way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. He just showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost because he moved really quickly out of the way. And I went to deliver a package and saw my neighbor was there. Almost immediately after the whole thing. What are you gonna play on Friday? You're just left with this game after finishing the other two series. I have new games coming up, baby! So you better be there. Surprises. There's also obviously mods for Project Nexus if any of them are interesting. And he was there the whole time. Maybe it was someone that looked like him. Yeah, doppelganger. Had the same looks, clothes, and mannerism. Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. And you saw the kid Lilim here, they could easily pass off as humans. There are even Lilim idol singers nowadays whose voices can pass off as human. We're passing off as humans under our very own noises, replacing us little by little. At this point in time, I really doubt it. I don't, but okay, so... The behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilim because they seem... How do I put this? Care about the risk and danger as much. They treat risks a lot more leniency. Right, so it's not about appearance, but it's about behavior, which you would expect that. Still, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. I'm leaving. Thanks for everything. Please, come again. What's your take on the replibot thing? Do you believe in them? Do you? Not really, but I asked you first. When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I was paranoid that they would come. What would I do then? Well, I lost lots of sleep because of it. That doesn't answer my question. Have you heard of That's Not My Neighbor? If you like Papers, Please, then that's the game for you. I do like Papers, Please a lot. So, thanks for the suggestion. I'll look it up. And maybe it will be one of the games for Friday. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I've reached the conclusion that might as well apply here. It's useless to be afraid. I'm but a simple woman. I won't be able to do shit against them. I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the Nevuli crabs invade. I mean, when the replibots come. Jill, are you still afraid of aliens? What part of it's useless to be afraid didn't you catch? Right. Back, did anything happen? I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey! They brought you this package. Ah yes, my curated wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. Of course. You guys want some of it? She lost her absolute marbles. That's a new one. Hey, we did it! Oh shit, we didn't get the flawless service bonus. What drink did we make? Did we, miss? Fuck. We're not gonna make 10,000 until the 30th at this rate. But yeah, here is the shop in case you are asking. we bought most of the things, but we might need to skip the next one because we need to make 10,000 until the 30th. And that's just 2 days away. We've been chuckling since yesterday. Pfft, wiener. Alright, well, in any case, that will be it for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed watching. Make sure you like, subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you next time with whatever I'm going to make. God, I hope I don't lose the game because of this. Ugh, that would be annoying. But yeah, like, subscribe, and it has stopped working. Bye bye.